Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone this evening? By everyone, I mean Jenny. Not that I don't already know because I've already spoke to you. But we're here, we're reading. Did you decide on your book? And what you're going to be reading or doing during the sprint, or are you going to get distracted by Animal Crossing again? Out of curiosity. Right, that doesn't need to do that. That needs to... Yes. Yes, okay. But, yeah, reading sprint. I am reading, well, there's what I'm going to be reading, and there's what I want to be reading. So, what I want to be reading is there, just behind me. I want to carry on with Bury Your Gaze, but... Ooh, nice. But what are you reading? Hey, Dan, how are you? How are you doing, buddy? Are you good? You missed me failing at horror games earlier. It was an experience. But one of you is invisible, apparently. Thanks, YouTube, for that. Right, well, that doesn't work, does it, with the text? That's not very readable at all. Let's change that. How is everyone doing, though? Is everyone good? Right, text colour. White. Font size. There we go, that might be a bit better. So it's Don't Die July. We are doing Horror Month. All horror reads throughout the month. I'm already one book down. I've already finished... to be fair, nothing happened. So it wasn't as big a fail as when me and Noah tried to do it yesterday when we realised it wasn't proper multiplayer. That was a bit of a shock. And then it was even less of a fail than the other game I played yesterday with Noah, which was just an absolute car crash from my point of view. But nothing happened in 2 hours. I just walked around and picked up tarot cards. So, and had technical difficulties because my computer's a potato. So what is it you're reading, Jenny, anyway? You're carrying on with Immortal Longings, and have you already bought the follow-up as well? Because it's a pretty cover. Also, Dan, I'm off the week after next, if you want to meet up at some point, if you're free. I don't know why the game's not... The thing is, it's the same people who made those other story-based games that me and Noah played last year, the Dark Anthologies games. And because it's multiple characters, I presumed it'd be concurrent, but it's not. It's consecutive things happening. So I'm not really sure why. So, yeah. So I'm reading Psychic Teenage Bloodbath 2. This is... I'm going to be reading it on my... I was going to say my Kindle, but I've broken that. I'm going to be reading it on the computer. Let it go. Sorry. And then may carry on with more. What's Let It Go? Oh, is that the Disney? The Disney book? I mean, I presume it's a Disney book by the title. That's the one with I was gonna say that's the one with Olaf in it. Doesn't say much, does it? But yeah, I'm reading Psychic Teenage Bloodbath 2. This is an extreme horror novel. I read book 1 last year, and oh boy. Okay, it's a twisted tale. I have been bullied by my daughter, and I've got to read next month Cold Hearted, because she somehow ended up with 3 copies of the same book. So she's given me one of them and told me that I'm reading it. So that's one of my August reads. Can't wait. Yeah, so Psychic Teenage Bloodbath 2, I think it's set 10 years after book 1. Basically, in book 1, you have a girl and the girlfriend, and one of them gets involved in a deliberate accident at school prom and ends up basically in a coma in hospital and goes a little bit insane because even though they are unresponsive, they're fully aware of what's going on around them, and it drives them insane, and they end up psychically taking control of like the entire hospital. So you have corpses trying to do things in a spicy way with people, blood, gore, explosions. It's a lot. Cool, happy days. Like I said, I'm off from 15th. The 15th. Yeah, I'm off from the 15th. So the only thing I've got planned for that week is I'm going to be on somebody else's channel, having a chat on the Thursday, but that'll be at night anyway, so that'll be fine. As long as I can still speak, that'll be fine. But yeah, I'll message you. I'll message you next week at some point about that. But anyway, that's what I'm reading. Are you just chilling down tonight? Is everybody also political message? Please vote tomorrow if you have the vote and you're in the UK. Reverse net, kind of, yeah. Not consensual either. And this is set 10 years after, and it turns out that the new girlfriend that the girl got has been possessed by the old one anyway. So yeah, it's a trip, to put it mildly. If it gets too much, I'm going to switch back to Bury Your Gaze by Chuck Tingle, which for some reason Waterstones has sent me 2.5 weeks before its release date in the UK. So thanks for that, Waterstones. But I'm really enjoying that at the moment. That's got some weird Acme vibes to it in places. But there we go. I'm going to stop speaking now. 45 minutes reading, then an amount of time chatting. So we shall see. I'm also going to disappear my face this time around. Because I don't want you to see my reactions when I'm reading this book. Because it's... Oh, in fact, no. You know what? Actually, let me just sod it. Where is the thing? See, I've got so many different things, and this is set up differently. This is what happens when I stream twice in a day. I want screen capture. There we go. Let's do things. Let's make that smaller. That smaller. That smaller. That smaller. There we go. I can go there. Yeah. Actually, down a bit. Close enough. Yeah, so I'm going to start the timer off in a second. We do have music, Dan. Not the same as last time. I know you liked the lot last time. This is a different lot. I've not listened to it all yet, so God knows what it's like. But I'm sure we'll find out. But I'm going to set the timer off. I'm going to set the music off. And then I'm probably going to set off my... In fact, I'm going to quickly read the trigger warning so everyone knows what I'm dealing with. So it has the content warnings at the back of the book. So graphic violence and torture, graphic sexual assault scenes, infanticide, homophobic bullying and abuse, domestic abuse. No harm comes to any dogs, but there are references to dead family pets and self-harm ideation as well. So this is going to be a heavy read, I suspect. So there we go. That's what I'm hitting. I'm going to hit the timer now, and you're going to see horrified looks on my face multiple times, I suspect, through this one. So that's the wrong button. Oh. There we go. That's how we do things. I'm a professional. Right. Yep, that one. That one. So, how was everybody's reading? I feel very uncomfortable with this book. Also, hello Noah. How goes Dead Silence? Also, hello Sue. Now that I'm speaking again. How is everyone doing this fine evening or afternoon, depending on where you are? Let's do it that way. So, how's everybody's reading going? So, the least bad thing that's happened is a car crash leading to a decapitation and a baby being baked alive in an oven. That's the least troublesome thing that has happened in this book so far. It's I'm on page 77. I've read 77 pages. Oh, that's not the most horrific thing. This is extreme horror, which I did know going in. This has escalated a lot faster than book 1 did. And book 1, once it escalated, by Christ did it stay escalated. This has escalated very early on. Now, I should add the child was probably a figment of imagination. It's a little bit hard to tell. Yeah. This is... I don't know if you've noticed, there's a few points where I have actually physically squirmed reading this. Main character in my book is obsessed with research. What research was the late father doing? Now that's a question. Right, okay. So the easiest way I can explain it. So the two main characters have been in a car crash. One of them was a long time possessed by a psychotic spirit. So the one that was trying to get away. I'm going to read it a little bit more. It's... Yeah, it's... I'm glad I didn't pay money for it. I read book 1 last year and it was a tough read. I mean, the plus point is it's a short book. But I don't understand. In fact, you know what? That can go away. Let me just... I think I am actually going to switch. Let's add a new source. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. We're going to switch to this one, which is a new release. You need to finish Iron Flame. Like, so badly. I need to talk to people about it. Okay. So, I can't get this to fit how I want it to. Oh, that'll do. Alright, so this is a new release by an author who is better known for their erotic work, shall we say, their wholesome erotica. This is their second full-length horror novel. They released Camp Damascus last year. It's by Chuck Tingle. And this is, the title of it, Bury Your Gaze, is a reference to the Hollywood tradition of including characters for the sake of inclusivity and then killing them off earlier, hence the term Bury Your Gaze. And the conceit of this one is that the main character is a script writer. They're up for an Academy Award or an Oscar, one or the other. But they've also been writing a series, and they've been called in to the head of the studio's office, and told they've got to rewrite the ending of the season for the new script they've just handed in. Hello, welcome. Oh God, I can't read. Elena, is that? I presume is that how it's pronounced, Elena? How are you? What are you reading? I hope you're having a great time. I was reading Psychic Teenage Bloodbath 2. I think I'm going to... Now, you see, a lot of people didn't like Iron Flame as much. Let's turn that down a bit. As much as Fourth Wing. I actually preferred it eventually. Once it got out the first quarter, once the sort of romance ended up in the background a little bit more. You're reading Fourth Wing? Oh, I'm excited. I read Fourth Wing last year. I liked it quite a bit. I won't say too much then because I know a few people are reading. What's that? Do you know what's really... There we go. Okie dokie. I will be starting the timer again in a minute. as well. I'm breaking everything. I'm pressing buttons. I don't know what I'm doing. That's not going to work. Come on, behave. Fair enough. Out and about then. But welcome. Yeah, so this... I think this came out... No. So, Bury Your Gaze comes out on Tuesday in the US. And a week on Tuesday in the UK. Waterstones have done its thing where you pre-order something and they send it you before it's released. Really good so far, though. It's taken a few shots at AI in creative media, which I quite like. The cynical use of AI and CGI to recreate dead actors and actresses for roles, which is one that is starting to creep in a little bit. Fully AI realised in this case. There's a few digs at Warner Brothers specifically in here, although it's called Hubert Brothers. We've had an Acme-style death with a piano falling off scaffolding onto somebody. I can't tell if this is... Yeah. I've not been to Starbucks in ages. It's, out of curiosity, is that US Starbucks, UK Starbucks? What? Whereabouts in the world are we? Because if it's US Starbucks, it beats UK Starbucks hands down. Just have to say that. UK Starbucks is so hit and miss. Alright, okie doke. Yeah, so now that writer, after being told and refusing to write out the LGBTQ characters in the book, is now being stalked by characters from their previous works. So like a smoking serial killer and so on and so forth. And it's not clear exactly what's going on yet. But it's been good so far. I've enjoyed it. I'm switching to that. Yeah, I think I might have to DNF Psychic Teenage Bloodbath 2. Because it's a lot. It's a hell of a lot. But yeah, and so, Jen, did you say you... So how's, other than the research, how's the book going so far for you? I can't for the life of me remember what it's called, just the name of the author. And have you finished the other book? You finished Let It Go and it ended happily. Well, that's disappointing. Thought Twisted Fairy Tale were meant to be unhappy at the end. And how many have you got to read? Like, generally. What did you buy yesterday as well? I know you told me, but I've forgotten. When you were out in wherever you went, book shopping. Sounds like my child is having fun on FIFA. I need to try that from Starbucks. That's something for next week. Right. I am going to start another timer. I'm going to switch to a book that I'm not going to want to throw through the window or it's going to make me feel sick. That can go away. So, where's me? You know what? Okay. Has there been many needles in it so far? I know you mentioned needles before. Oh, I can turn down. Oh, you bought Lost Boy, didn't you? I look forward to you reading that. Maybe don't watch my video on Saturday before you read it. I do want to know about Cage of God, actually, because that's one I've looked at multiple times. But I'm trying to be good and not buy things, which means that during the stream I have actually bought things. Because of course I have. Just a builder referred to looking like a needle. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I've got distracted briefly on stream, and Bought a book. So that was a good idea, wasn't it? Anyway, are we all ready for another sprint? I am. I need a palate cleanser after that. Where is... So, off we go again. Elaine, hello. How are you? I was about to start another sprint, but you're here now. What did I buy? I bought a book. How are you? How are you today? I hope the weather's okay and you're not getting stupid heat or storms. I can't wait for 2 weeks' time. I'm so excited. Did you get your 200? Have you hit your 200 now? Actually. What book? A book. That's all you need to know. Yeah, I'm having a streaming day today. I went to work this morning, then went to the doctor's, then I streamed over on Twitch. Hey, happy days. Pat is so good at getting people over the line. Bless her. Yeah, I streamed over on... No, it's not a dirty book. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. It's your other half that buys dirty books, Jenny, not me. I get them for free. I've now got myself confused again. It's gone. Oh yeah, I was streaming because we're doing Don't Die July. We're doing a horror month. I was streaming a horror game over on Twitch. Nothing happened in it for 2 hours. But I think I've set everything up so everyone's not going to make it out anyway. The book that I bought, so... I can't remember what it's called. It says it all. So I reviewed Orphan Planet about a month ago by Rex Burke, and he's just released a new title. Wait, when did it come out? It's not been out very long. Called The Wrong Stop, which is another sci-fi by him. But he'd reduced them to 99p, and I made the mistake when I went to put on X that I was streaming. I saw his tweet saying, this is only 99p now. So I've shouted at him for making me spend money, and then spent money. So... Oh, I will check that out. I'd like to say after the stream, I might have to check it out tomorrow because by the time I get to the end of the stream, it might be too late. But I will have a look at that in a bit. If you are not already subscribed to Cobalt Dragon, go check her out. She is amazing. And congratulations on getting to your 200 plus subscribers. One day I may get there. One day. Yeah, so I was started with Psychic Teenage Bloodbath. It's made me squirm a little bit. So we're moving away from that now. We're moving to a book that isn't out yet. So I'm going to set the timer off. I've said this 3 times now and then I get distracted. That's not the button for the timer. That's the button for the timer. So I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to throw the music back on. I don't know what it's playing because it's on random. And I'll catch you all. It's 45-minute sprint and then a period of time speaking afterwards. So I hope you have water or your beverage of choice or your amazing sounding iced energy something new. I'll get there eventually. I'm in no rush. It's fine. The algorithm has been frustrating with the recent video, but never mind. But yeah, I'm going to hit the timer. Enjoy. Yes, Noah, you heard dirty books. We were saying how you buy dirty books and I get them for free. I've switched off Psychic Teenage Bloodbath as well. I will send you a screenshot later of one of the terms, the words L. Yes, you do. I've seen your Kindle. Yeah, I can't wait for September. I really can't. Anyway, I'm going back to reading. I'm not doing. I'm not dealing with Psychic Teenage Bloodbath. I'm going to send you a picture in a minute, though, of something in there. So I'm not sending it to anyone else, but I'll send it to you because you like extreme horror. So, huzzah! That 45 minutes went past faster than the first one. How is everyone getting on? How is everyone's books? I've had a sick sheep face split open a la Blade and tentacles come out and eat the face of a security guard, which was unexpected. And a version, this will get Noah's attention, someone who sounds suspiciously like Lady Dimitrescu on a plane. So that's fun. How's everybody else's reading going, or whatever they're doing? How is mistletoe latte? I'm a sucker for anything with a type of coffee in the title. And also, how is Prince of Song and Sea, Jenny? Oh, that's a really pretty cover, actually. Oh, that, you know what? That can go on my potential Christmas reads, actually. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hello, Leone. Reading A Gathering of Shadows. Do I know that one? That sounds familiar. Oh, apparently I can't spell. Oh, okay. Okay. I have not yet read anything by you recognised it. by Schwab. Is that how you pronounce it? I picked up. What did I pick up while I was in Waterstones recently? Oh, hang on. That was it. I picked up Fragile Threads of Power a couple of months back when I was in Waterstones because it was on offer and it was signed. How is it? I presume it's good because it's book 2 of a series, so you've already started it. Also, I think I already said it, but welcome. I keep adding more books to my TBR, man. This is not good. Gathering Shadows. Another one to check. So 50% in. How is it? I presume it's good. I've heard very, very good things about Schwab. So I'm really enjoying Bury Your Gaze. It's very good. I think I figured out what the big bad is of it. I think it's capitalism through movie studios. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. And Jenny, is it the teacher character? I presume it is. I'm assuming you're not halfway through yet. Also, Sue, I've added Mistletoe Latte onto my TBR because I need a Christmas-themed book for this year. So that's a possibility. But I presume Noah's distracted again. Bless his console. Oh no, actually I presume he's gone. Or he's invisible. One or the other. Bless him. I mean, I'm trying to use words that aren't going to spoil anything. You know? Nice. How are you finding it so far, Elena? Are you finding it good? Are you finding it slow? How are you finding it so far? I found what's Fourth Wing, wasn't it? I found Fourth Wing solid, if a little bit tropey at times. But I did overall. I mean, I bought the second book before I finished the first one, so. And well, you know, is he evil really? Right? Maybe it's for the greater good. The greater good. Yeah. I will say I did like, well, over both books actually, the way that Violet is written. You know, when things go wrong for her, it's not just for plot reasons. It makes sense for the character, unlike some characters in other romancy titles, Akatar, that we could mention. But I really have a bee in my bonnet about that book. I really, really do. Look, right, you don't like Loki. You're not allowed an opinion on such things because Loki is the best person in the MCU. Jesus. I'm going to get battered when I see you next. Absolutely battered when I see you next. Yeah. It's been, when did I listen to, I've got the physical book, but I listened to the audio version, and it was really well narrated overall, other than a couple of editing misses here and there. It's quite a quick read for such a chunky book, actually, to be fair. But like I said, I know I kind of bullied Noah, well, the bookworm, and Jenny into reading it. Look, right, I'm getting old, alright? I'm allowed to say these things. You know? I can't be as young as you lot anymore, apparently. I mean, Loki's not my only argument. I just can't think of any more right now. I've been up since 5 a.m. 4 a.m. Leave me alone. I was going to say something, and it's gone. I do need some recommendations for some other books to read a bit like Fourth Wing, though. I've seen one. Is it called Hatch the Moon or something like that? I'm not right, Jenny. I know you're being nice. I am no longer officially young. I'm now in that midlife crisis period of my life, which, to be fair, started at 23. But I'm in the midlife crisis stage of my life right now. I was going to have a look. Something that Hatched the Moon. I can't for the life of me think what it's called. I have so many books. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I think I'll do one more sprint. When the Moon Hatched, thank you. Which sounds and looks quite interesting. Which I'm probably going to pick up at some point. Can't read it this month. July 30th. My eldest, who is downstairs, who is 20 this year, it's his birthday on... Yeah, I think that's the one. He's 20. God, that makes me feel even older. On Sunday, actually. Should probably get him a birthday card and a present, really. Yeah. God, no. Happy birthday for the end of the month. If I don't catch you in chat before then, though. But yeah, there's another one as well, which I've got an audio book, which I think is vampires. But I like vampires, so that's perfectly fine. I can't think what that's called either. So many books. How does that work? Does that work? Am I signed in on here? Probably not. No, I'm not. Okay. Never mind. But yeah, that's what I want to pick up. That I've heard a lot of very, very positive things about. So, but you know, that involves me buying more things, and I'm not allowed to buy more things because I've got too many things that I haven't read yet that I've already bought. So, yeah. But yeah, I think I'll do one more sprint because it's what we're on now. It's 8 o'clock now. Well, 10 past 8. And I am back at work at 5:30 in the morning because work hates me. So, let's top my water up because hydration's important. Yeah, what's everyone's plans for the rest of the week, though? Anything exciting? I just can't wait for... Oh, that's a point. It's national holiday in America, isn't it, tomorrow? 4th of July. It's our election day tomorrow. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Yeah, fun times. Right, one more sprint. That'll take us probably to just before 9 o'clock. Because it's been a busy day today. So I'm going to go quiet. Opticians on a Saturday? Are they open on a Saturday? I mean, it depends which people you're seeing. Are the people you want to see? If the people you don't want to see them before you go to the opticians, because then you won't be able to see them. Fair enough. I have not been to the opticians in 25 years? It's not me, though. You're not going to see me this weekend, I'm afraid to say. Well. Yeah. Anyway. Getting distracted. One more pass, 45 minutes. See how everyone goes. Sounds like everyone's having a reasonably good time with the reading, though, so there's a bonus. I'm so happy I switched. I don't need to go to the Trafford Centre. Actually, to be fair, you're going Trafford Centre on... They're not showing the England match, are they? Or is that Friday? No, I think it's Saturday. I'm sure the England match is Saturday, so that'll be fun for you if they're showing that while you're there. I know they did the other year, so... Huzzah! Right. Buttons. I'm going to silence myself. One more sprint. and then we shall call it a night. What about now? Out of curiosity, is that better? Worse? I haven't done anything with it. Really? Right. We're not having this. Stupid machine. And Noah complains about his. God, that's just completely thrown me now. Right. The wire must have come loose on it. It could be a little bit. Hey, Tia, you okay? Loads of new people. So how did everyone's reading go? So I think this is going to go to the top of my nice 53 pages, smashing it. I think this is going to go to the top of my favourite book of the year list. Yeah, it's just linked back to Camp Damascus, which came out last year, in a way that I didn't see coming. Yeah, I'm blown. I'm glad I switched. I'm glad I switched from Psychic Teenage Bloodbath, because that thing will leave me traumatized. But I do like Fourth Wing. I didn't think I would. I did. I think book 3's out January, I think. I'll probably get that on audiobook as well, actually, to be honest. I just realised I've got an audiobook credit as well. So what are you two lovely people reading then, Tia? And you know what? I'm crap at names, so we'll go with Slexy Lady, because I cannot for the life of me remember mine's. It's not a liar. Oh my god, my brain has just turned to mush tonight. I've been up far too many hours. What have you been up to today? What time? It'd be about. Is it about 5 o'clock over there now? Ish. I think. Leonie, how goes your Schwab book? And also, Sue, if you're still here, how's yours going as well? And Jenny, do you still hate that character in Iron Flame, or have you had to put it down due to the levels of hatred that you're currently feeling for them? Because I know you get very, very upset sometimes at bad characters. But okay, I don't know that one. What's that about? Why am I writing that there? What's Exalted about? I have not heard of that one. I don't think. I don't know. There's so many books. So many. Yeah, I've only got 10% left of mine to read, but I'm probably going to read that tomorrow. Leela Bard up to old tricks, thank God. Fair enough. I will need to read those at some point. I will get there. Well, you know, I mean, again, Jenny, I will point out that Loki was a hero, not a villain. But that's just to annoy you. Yeah, I'm not going to read any more of this tonight because it's just kind of blown my mind a little bit. With what it's done. I had an idea where it was going to go, and I was sort of right, but not to the level that I thought I was. And it's just completely blown my mind. I'm so happy that I've got this early. Yeah. And I will probably go back to Psychic Teenage Bloodbath, but not on stream, because I'm going to have to reset my my brain to deal with that one, because Oh, that's a lot of stuff in that one. You're welcome. I'm trying to do them more often. So I know I've got one planned for next week. Yeah, next Wednesday at the same time. Doing. Give me time and I will find villains that are better than the heroes, because I like villains more than heroes, which says a lot about me. No, you're welcome. Thank you for joining me. So many people. I'm not used to so many people being here. For those of you that... All right, okay, I'll take a look at that one. Don't know when I'm going to get to any of them. I've got so much. I'm doing a horror month this month, Don't Die July, which I'm doing with Noah over at the Bookworm, who has wandered off again. So we're doing horror stuff all month. Not just reading, we're doing gaming as well. So I was trying to stream earlier today. That went badly wrong. That's over on Twitch. But all right, okay. Weird books are the best, to be honest. So, you know, I've written that one down, so I'll go and have a wander at that one in a minute. And thank you for joining me. So for everybody who's been in the chat, so we have Tia, Elaine, Jenny, Noah, Sue, Dan, Elena, Leone, and Tia. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of your day or evening, depending on where you are and what the time is. But thank you for dropping in. I really appreciate it. My next sprint is same time next week, where I'll be reading Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes, which is technically a buddy read with Noah, but he's jumped ahead of me to try and get ahead. But thank you for dropping in. I love you all. And I will hopefully catch you all very soon. Have a good evening or afternoon, everyone.